I watched two videos that are kind of related. One of them is a little piece on this film 2012, and it's about watching everybody, the planet completely get destroyed. And the people that watch the movie are like, "Oh, that was so exciting. It was like on a roller coaster." So it's almost like, watching something tragic, it actually brings us all joy. We love it. We love the excitement of it. So if you can watch on a film your own freaking destruction and say, hey, that would be kind of cool, then, like, law of attraction, all of humanity, our consciousness is actually creating the roller coaster that we're looking for. You could see it so freaking clearly in this video that you're basically asking for what it is you want to experience. Otherwise, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe, people had to. I would see that as, we got to do something to stop that. We got to, that was not fun at all. That was not what I find entertaining. Because in actual fact, what's the difference between watching a movie and watching it on the news? If you see something happen, in, like, for example, the Gulf, which is another video that I want to connect the dots to. Um, when you see people in the Gulf, it's no different than watching a movie. You're detached from it. You don't give a shit about it. Nobody's doing anything. Even the people that it's happening to, they happen to love it happening to them. They love having their Gulf completely destroyed and poisoned with toxic waste. You think they want help. No, they don't want help. And here's evidence of that fact. There's this guy, John Hutchinson, that is doing some really amazing sciences. I've known about him for years. He had this apartment, I don't know if he's still there, in Vancouver, and was doing all of these really wild experiments. You'd have to check out this guy's stuff, but it's really, really wild um, new stuff. Anyways, he's starting to get a lot of recognition within the science community. I'm surprised he ain't dead yet. They haven't killed him yet, but he's working in the Gulf trying to change the frequency in the water so he can heal the water with the equipment that he's designed. And he started working in the Gulf. I mean, here's a guy that took his own equipment, offered to do it free to stabilize the water using frequency, and was showing effects. Was showing that the fish were responding, the dolphins, everything was responding. But it made a little noise. So all of the people there kicked him out. So it's an example of, okay, when help shows up, do you realize you're kicking them out because it's a little loud? You didn't mind it when they were spraying you with poison because it was silent. But if the cure happens to be, okay, you need to wear a few earplugs for a little while, and you can restore everything, then why wouldn't you take that? Why would you not wear an earplug and protect your ears while you heal your whole entire Gulf? Like, that's like, it makes no sense whatsoever. But it is example that you don't want the cure. I'm seeing this holodynamics came up with technology that can transform all toxic waste into pure clean energy. How come that isn't out there? How come this technology isn't out there? Well, there's so much that has come forward of how you can actually clean that Gulf, yet nobody's out there cleaning it. Why? And I've been watching a lot of people that have this technology, and most of them are waiting for that contract. They won't do anything until they first get that contract. So, and I mean, this guy, nobody stopped him. Like, there was no politician, nothing. It was the community that kicked him out because it was loud. So it's like, you don't want help. Like, you gotta face it. Because if you did, get in touch with this John Hutchinson. Get your community together. Have some conversations. Realize what he's doing. Yeah, there's some downsides. It's noisy for a little while. But if it ends up curing everything, is it not worth it? You have to make people realize that if people come to help you, don't reject them. Otherwise, nobody's going to come and help. So it's really, really wild to watch people love, love, love watching our destruction. So take a look at that video of the joy and excitement these people watch as their world gets destroyed. You know, it's so when it does come, it's like, don't be surprised, because you want it, you find it exciting, you find that it's like living, you know, the best roller coaster ride of your life. Well, that's what's about to happen because you're creating it. You somehow are bored to death, and you need to be scared to death to be able to figure out what life is. So that's where we're headed, is gonna get a nice big ride if everybody keeps doing that. And who's manipulating it? Media. Sony. Sony's behind an awful lot of evil, and it's really, really wealthy, wealthy company. So it's like Sony's almost interested in destroying the whole planet. You know, don't look at elites. Look at the corporate structure. Anybody that's got money is doing something to destroy the planet one way or another because they're tied to that money. Money is a mental illness. The way we perceive money, the way we need to have it, the way we need to be better than everybody else for having it is actually what's destroying the whole friggin' planet. Peace out.